Hey everybody, it's Steve Cook with Premier Guitar and PremierGuitar.com. Today we are looking at the Eden CaliforniWAH, which is one of their pedals that they have rolled out recently. They've really stepped up their game as far as getting pedals out there. They've been a stalwart in the amp industry and making great amps for years. And now they're getting jiggy, if I can say that, with their pedals. So this is an auto wah. Compact, nice little package here. This has a 15 volt power supply, which is included. So you're going to have to use that little wall wart, but there are power bricks that have 15 volts on there. So this is your indicator light, meaning it does have power, which is nice. And of course, this is your on-off down here. The controls are very simple. It is laid out really nicely. We've got a low point, which basically is the point at which the effect will take effect. We have sensitivity that has nothing to do with your emotions, but has everything to do with how you play. And I guess that's tied in with emotions, but it's how hard you hit as to where the effect is going to jump in. We've got resonance, which all the way one side is more low end, and all the way the other side is more high end. And then we have the blend basically over here, which is the mix control as to how much effect you're going to have in your playing. All right, so then we have this one little on-off right here. This is a voicing switch. When you have it depressed, then it gives you more low end. When you have it up, then you have more mids, which is fun. And you can get different voicing on this pedal, which I like because some basses are tuned a little differently. They're voiced a little differently, so you can really tailor your wah needs with this guy. Today's signal chain is relatively simple. It is a Yamaha 1024X with active Aguilar pickups into the CaliforniWAH. Coming out of that, we're going to the Tonehammer 350. I've got a direct on that. We're blending the signal with a Royer R121 mic into an Apogee Quartet into Pro Tools. On the intro, it was set just as how you see it right now. And what I'll talk about real quick. So we've got this blend. Let me go back here to the effect level and just roll this off so you can hear. Now we're going to roll more in. And then we're going to go over here to sensitivity. So I'm going to roll this all the way, or actually about 8 or 9. And you hear that with every note I play, the wah kicks in. Unless I just barely touch it. So if you want it on all the time, I would go there, but let's roll it back a whole bunch. And then we can get really subtle with the wah. So you have to hit it kind of hard and get it spanky on there to really have a kick in. But that's really nice. So let's jump into this voicing switch real quick. Right now I've got it set on low, so you'll hear more low end. And then out will give you more mids, and it gets a little bit crispy. Which is pretty cool. So push this back down to lows. And again, this is the level at which the effect is going to jump in. So you can have just a touch or completely crazy. We're getting that dirty low stuff over here like I talked about before with the resonance. Why do you need that? Well, just because. And it sounds great. Some of these back. Some more manageable settings that I like. I'm going to add a little bit of that mid on there. So why do you need this pedal? Well, every bass player should have a little auto-wah in their life. This is a great place to start. It's cost effective. It sounds good. The EQ is really interesting. The fact that you can voice this a couple different ways, and that's helpful depending on what bass you have. And then combine this with other effects, you know, with get some really cool synth things happening, you know, with the sensitivity, because you can affect the sensitivity on this with other effect pedals. So if you hit it harder, you have a harder signal coming in, it can move this into some different territory as well. So again, really cool stuff. Check out this review demo. Again, hit replay after we're done. Or you can go to Premier Guitar's YouTube channel, subscribe, and then every time something is uploaded, whether it be me or John Bollinger or Perry Bean, doing our things, then you're going to get it. You're going to see it, and you're going to have it, you're going to love it. For Premier Guitar, PremierGuitar.com, this is Steve Cook. I'll see you soon.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on PremierGuitar.com.